I am 4 episodes in. I have watched all 4 episodes.
I told you you'd love it.
So far of the Dynasty. I'm recommending it to other people that I see.
Love it.
Wow. Okay, shall I get into it?
Please.
Okay.
By the way, hello, Luby. Oh, look at
with
that
the pageant
little-
wave.
Oh,
Thanks,
my
dear.
God. She learned from watching you.
I know.
Pageant fucking
And now I have a
wave.
cyst on my wrist from all of that waving.
I like the rhyme.
Thank you.
And to,
Morning, everybody.
and to a lesser extent, hello, Steve. But also, I don't know if we gave Five Fans Majesty enough of a glimpse. Did we look at Steve's poo stain on the graphic?
This work? Oh, yes. Look at my poo stain.
Like, come on. Come on. A, Luby's been working on her abs, but B, that's it, the devil is in the details. And in this case, it's the devil is Steve, and the details are poo stains.
I love that poo stain. I didn't notice
good.
it at first.
Actually, I just fell in dirt.
Sure
That's
you
all. I just fell in some
did.
dirt. and
By the way-
it went right there.
To your point, there have been certain NFL vets that have talked about shitting themselves while playing, and they always say, yeah, no, you could always just get away with saying it was a dirt stain.
The field's covered in dirt. Of course, I fell in some.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, thoughts and prayers to Gino, a.k.a. Hernandez.
I like Bull Belichick's cut-off sweater. That's really good.
Oh my God.
Again, more devil, more details.
By the way, that is something I was really noticing in the last 2 episodes was how he would cut those sweatshirts and completely did him a disservice. Doesn't make your forearms look meatier. It looks like you are a child in, I don't know, 80s workout attire. It's very strange.
Which, to a certain extent, he is. And I have to tell you, I have never really gotten the full story as to why Belichick would always do that. Steve, do you know? Like, I've never understood he would take NFL gear, give it to him with Patriot stuff on it, and do this shit. And I
know
never
exactly
got it.
why, and I can tell just from looking at it. Comfort. That's what he thinks is comfy. A nice sweater keeps
Okay.
his tummy warm, but he doesn't like the sleeves. The sleeves are too hot. So
Okay.
he cuts them off.
All right, I'll take it.
Also, it's actually this is Luby probably knows in women's fashion. Okay, let me give you an example here, right? Okay, so here I am in a sweater.
Guys, this is her in a sweater.
This is me with the sleeves down. Okay. Oh wow, my arms look kind of dumb. But when you do a little bit of this,
All right.
kind of just like elongates the arm. And it really, this is it's a tiny part, right? So we're showing off our tiny bits.
Okay. So you're saying Belichick is a former Miss New York?
He sure is.
All right, again, sorry. Go.
Okay. We left off with the Patriots going into the 2002 AFC Championship game. Tom Brady starting. Oh no, what happens? He gets fucking slammed in the back of the legs. He has some sort of an injury. Who comes to the rescue but Bledsoe? And Bledsoe brings the team to victory. Because of Bledsoe, they are going to the Super Bowl, okay? But does Belichick decide to start him? Nope.
Ballsy. And I hate him, but I'm giving him credit. Go ahead.
Tom Brady is okay, good enough to play, and do they win this first one? Yeah, they win the first one. So then we're getting
the Rams.
I know. Oh yes.
Oh
they were the
yeah,
underdogs.
greatest show on turf.
All because of a kick. Let's be real.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of their whole season.
So good on that guy. Heading into episode 4 is the beginning of Spygate.
Yeah.
Okay. But even before that, adding Randy Moss to the
Amazing.
team. If you all thought that I loved Dennis Rodman, I love Randy Moss. Randy Moss is an entertainer, and he is excellent. I love excellence.
You love excellence. That's why I told you you'd like this.
Him and Brady together. Now, of course, I did a little Randy Moss research after I was first introduced to this character. Randy Moss, his first year in the NFL, he got an award for a newbie who catches things. Okay? He caught the most number of things as a newbie. Okay? Then
Your football show's done, Gino.
he-
This is the new hotness.
when he is playing with Tom Brady, he catches all the things. He once again gets an award for catching the most things in that season.
The name of the award is catching the most things in the
Yes.
season. Yes.
Balls. He caught all the balls. Or touchdown. I don't think completes. They were completes. I don't know. Anyways, but he did so well. But then I did more research. Y'all, he went to 2 Super Bowls and never won a fucking ring. That has to suck.
Well,
To
not
play in the NFL so long and not get a ring.
and probably the greatest Pats team ever. They were going to be undefeated, beating a record that was only previously owned by the 1972 Miami Dolphins. And what team did that? Oh, Steve, you're leaving, right? Thank you. Yeah. What team did that? What team did that? Your New York Football.
The New York Giants.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
now-
Only time I ever liked Eli.
Remember how I say, like, all of these, me rewatching the footage is so fun because I don't know what happens?
That's why I'm jealous.
I remembered this Super Bowl because I was a sophomore in college. I was at my Italian boyfriend's house. They were all fans of the Giants, so I was too. His mother made a white chicken chili. I will never
Remember the food.
forget that
Sure.
white chicken
Sure.
chili.
Yep.
It was so good. And I remembered that the family was so happy because the Giants
I was a
won.
Giants fan that Super Bowl.
So I knew what ended up happening
Yeah.
in that game. But sort of to everyone's point, commenting years later, America kind of wanted the Patriots to lose because of Spygate. We learned a few games before that, or maybe I guess it was toward the beginning of the season, against the Jets, an official photographer, I guess, from the Patriots was filming the other team's sign language. And I mean, how blatantly obvious? Are you wearing a Patriots cap and just, I don't know. But then we learn, oh, maybe it wasn't so obvious. The coach of the Jets used to work with Belichick. And knew. So they must have been doing this for a while, knew that they film. Am I against cheating? Now, this is the question I was asking myself.
The one I wanted to ask you because, and I apologize for the relentless text I gave you this weekend, but I'm so excited that you're excited about this.
Yeah.
All right. What are your thoughts on this? Because I have a lot.
You know, I am watching a documentary about the Patriots. So I'm a very impressionable audience.
You are.
And I feel like, whatever. I'm like Belichick in this. He's not like apologizing. He's like, oh, was it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we won't do it. That's it. And they're not giving anything else, totally emotionless. And I'm sort of like, and to his point, he did make this argument. Anyone could look with their own eyes, see what hand gestures coaches are doing, record it,
He's
and
not wrong.
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But if you're looking strictly at the rules of the NFL, it is stated you are not allowed to film those sorts of communications. But I'm also like, hide it better. So
That's my thing. Yes. Do it, but don't get caught.
yeah, well,
That's sort of the thing.
they did for a while.
Yeah.
So really the question becomes, what happened between Belichick and that Jets coach?
Well, here's
There must have been one comment that was made that this Jets coach was like, you're dead to me. He must be a Libra because I feel the same way. If you do or say one thing, I'm never going to forget it. You're dead to
that is
me.
you. That is
And
very you.
moving forward, you're going to rue the day. So
Is that a Libra thing?
I think so.
I just thought it was a Joe thing.
Well, yeah, maybe I generalize. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Maybe if I were watching a documentary about the Jets, I would feel differently.
Never watch a documentary about the Jets, by the way, if you value your life and not having
I
depression.
know, right? Speaking of not winning. But also, okay, so then before that Super Bowl, the first one with Randy Moss, my favorite,
Love it.
the Boston papers were printing about they had footage of the Rams before that previous Super Bowl.
I, by the way, forgot that or didn't know it.
And they printed a whole thing, which
yeah.
they then had to retract. They did a front page saying sorry.
Oh, yeah, the Boston Herald, yes.
But here's how I feel about that. You really think if they knew the Rams so well, they were going to leave it up to a kick at the end for winning? No.
Yeah.
No. If they really had all of that footage and were like studying it, they would have gotten ahead by at least 2 touchdowns. Come on.
I'm so happy.
But
Like,
you don't think it was weird that they were able to keep the Rams to 3 points for the whole game?
No.
yes. Well,
They
I
knew their
mean,
entire
do you want to go to the Giants Super Bowl? Like, there's a lot of weird things that have been going on already so far. And to your point, a big thing relatively recently in baseball has been the stealing of signs and getting caught for stealing the signs. The Houston Astros, their own dynasty, are forever tainted for really getting busted for this. Now, I want you to look at Steve's T-shirt and your own particular baseball leanings. The Yankees were known for that as well. They did not get as much caught as the Astros did. But it is... And by the way, I hate the Yankees. I really hate the Astros. Don't begrudge either of them.
Yeah.
But don't get caught. You do whatever you can, put yourself in whatever position you possibly can to win. Something the White Sox that's very foreign to them. So, yeah, just don't get caught. That's the thing.
To be fair to the White Sox, they got caught real bad that one time. When
It was over a century
really
ago.
changed history by rigging the fucking World Series. So I think they are. It's good on them.
We're
that they're
still
like, from now
dealing
on,
with
we
that.
only play fair.
We are still dealing with that. And I've said it a million times before, Billy Goats with the Cubs, the curse of the Bambino with the Red Sox. Throw a fucking World Series. That's a curse, dickheads. But no, you're not wrong.
You know, we've said it before on this show, and this is what I want to see. Everyone taking human growth steroids, whatever. Everyone looking at everyone's hand signals, everybody cheating, and then see who wins.
Which is sort of what it's already happening.
Give me those bats that like really knock it out of the park. Give me the balls with the, that are extra rubbery. I don't know, but I want to see everyone cheat and then see who cheats best.
Which is what is already a thing. But again,
so the Yankees
don't get
are the best.
Yeah, I agree with Joe. I think everybody should be super enhanced. The one thing is they don't use like the corked bats and the super technology to hit the ball faster, because if they hit it back at the pitcher, it's literally going to kill him.
Yeah.
Kill them,
think
yes.
Everybody on the field of play should be wearing like a night outfit. They should be covered head to toe in steel and just really turn this game into like a gladiator games.
So baseball meets medieval times.
Basically.
Yeah.
Imagine
Which is
how
right next to the
how
Meadowlands.
long it would take to run to first base. Clunk, 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 clunk,
Well, you can
clunk.
hit the ball with your corked bat and your steroids. You can now hit the ball so goddamn far. You
Yeah.
have plenty of time to get to first base because it's going to be 3 miles away.
Yeah.
There is a great, before all of you guys were born, Saturday Night Live sketch called the Drug Olympics. Phil Hartman and every person in the Olympics were allowed to take steroids, human growth hormones, and I don't want to spoil it, but Phil Hartman is a weightlifter, and unfortunately he is trying to lift a new world record and loses his arms. Lots of blood.
Isn't what beauty pageants are all about now? Like, is cheating actually? Like, you wanted the perfect time when you were you, but now you could have done fillers. You could have done so much stuff to your face.
That is performance-enhancing drugs. You are
That
so
is-
right.
Like,
yes.
when you look at, like, they all look the same to me now.
Yeah,
They
well,
absolutely all look the same.
It was still a thing then. I mean,
It wasn't as big as now, because
Sure.
now every other girl has something done.
Yeah.
Before it used to be if you had a little bit of a bigger schnoz, you take care of
Yeah.
that. You got little titties. I respect that.
Sure.
But now people look completely different.
Yeah.
So I feel it's a very different ball game, and you won when it mattered.
Thank you. You're right.
I would always remember padded bras.
I won during the ugly years. Thank you for that, Luby.
But I would always remember padded bras, and women have to understand something. We're just happy to be there. And we like boobs in all shapes or sizes. But I would always remember when the very padded bra would come off. I wouldn't say I was disappointed, but I'm like, it's a PED. I'm holding a female PED, performance enhancing drug,
Yeah.
right here. Again, not disappointed. We're happy to be there, but it's a PED.
Yeah. Sorry on behalf of all women. I don't know how you want me to
I
say.
wasn't asking for that.